A month since two major earthquakes struck Venezuela.
No están solos.
This is a message to a community that they're not alone.
The city of Doral hosts a vigil to honor the lives lost. A woman is found dead in Naples.
It's sad, it's devastating.
After being missing for 41 years. But the excitement took the streets of Philadelphia.
It's a victory for the city of Philadelphia.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Sabrina Lozano.
I'm Alejandro Hernandez. Today is Monday, July 27th, 2026.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Doral is honoring victims during a vigil. July 24th marked a month since two magnitude 7 earthquakes struck Venezuela.
The city of Doral is honoring those lost by the devastating tragedy. City leaders and community members gathered for a vigil last Friday at downtown Doral Park. Many people brought candles and Venezuelan flags, paying a tribute to the ones who lost their lives and those who are still struggling to survive.
Un mensaje a la comunidad de que no están solos.
This is a message to a community that they're not alone, that we keep remembering them, and that we're going to keep working for them until Venezuela not only regains their freedom, but we restore the country again.
It comes as the death toll has risen to nearly 6,000 people. More than 25,000 remain missing. A U.S. Secret Service agent and two others were arrested on Sunday in connection with a brutal fraternity hazing at a University of Miami student. Marquez Christopher Pinder, 29, was allegedly involved with attempted manslaughter involving canes and paddles. Two other men were arrested. Jaron Lamar James, 26, and Elijah Delano Doyos, 29. Though Pinder's arrest took place near FIU's main campus, officials told the Miami Herald no university organization or student was involved.
The Pentagon has updated its war casualty database, showing the number of U.S. troops wounded in the war with Iran has now surpassed 600. According to the Defense Department, 18 U.S. service members have been killed and 624 wounded since the conflict began in February. The updated database also restored the names of 4 service members who were killed last week after they temporarily disappeared from the system due to what officials called a data glitch.
The ongoing conflict between the United States and Iran is driving oil prices higher, and new disruptions to global shipping raise concerns about supply. As tensions continue to escalate, oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz remain severely disrupted. At the same time, Houthi threats in the Red Sea and Ukrainian attacks on Russian ports have further strained global shipping routes. Those supply concerns pushed U.S. crude oil prices back above $100 a barrel on Thursday, as traders feared additional interruptions to world's energy supply.
It's designed to cause another energy shock, shipping and insurance shock, to spread the impact of this war, again, horizontally across the globe.
The impact is now showing up as at the gas pump. According to AAA, the national average price for a gallon for regular gas rose 12 cents over the past week to $4.10. Economists say prices could continue to fluctuate as long as the conflict threatens major shipping lanes in the Middle East.
A Florida woman who has been missing for 41 years was found dead after her identified remains led police to a 2-day-long dig-off. WBBH's Kyle Schmidt has the story.
It's sad, it's devastating. I mean, somebody this whole time had no idea.
In 1985, Rose Gayhart vanished without a trace.
Is it possible that she went off the grid? It's possible. Is it possible she died? Yes. And that's where we're hoping it jogs some memories.
After tireless searching, her case went cold, but Crime Stoppers reopened it in 2013. Gulf Coast News spoke with a special agent involved at the time.
Last time they remember seeing her, she was kicked out of their trailer and she was walking down the street with a suitcase.
At this time, 13 years ago, they thought there was a chance she was still alive. Back in 2024, a teenager found a human skull in this canal. Those remains belong to Rose Gayhart. Now, Cape Coral police were out here sifting and digging through this area, looking for more evidence, possibly more remains last week.
It blows my mind that after 40 years, they still have some sort of DNA evidence left.
This now confirms the 23-year-old woman who disappeared in 1985 is dead. Officers say they learned the skull belonged to Gayhart 2 months ago. The discovery makes neighbors nearby uneasy.
Well, it doesn't make me feel better because it's not solved yet, but definitely I would like to get this person behind bars for sure. Get justice for her and her family.
The Cape Coral Police Department say this is an open homicide case. I spoke with some members of Gayhart's family throughout the day, and they say they are not ready to speak at this time. Covering the Gulf Coast and Cape Coral, Kyle Schmidt, Gulf Coast News.
After ravaging parts of the Everglades, some Burmese python populations are beginning to move north above Naples and Fort Myers. These snakes can grow up to 20 feet long and are incredibly disruptive to native wildlife populations. One of the ways that Florida deals with these animals is by hosting yearly hunting competitions, where first place can win up to $10,000.
Police are investigating this morning after men allegedly posed as immigration officers and assaulted a driver during a fake traffic stop. The incident happened July 17 near Portland, Oregon. Investigators say the men used an SUV with emergency lights, claimed to be ICE agents, forced the victim out of the vehicle and assaulted them. Authorities say the victim was released about 20 minutes later.
With another heat wave gripping parts of the country, more Americans are turning to air conditioning, raising concerns about strains on the power grid. The Energy Department has issued an emergency order to help prevent blackouts in 17 states during the heat wave. The order directs the Southwest Power Pool to take steps to keep electricity flowing, while the Trump administration is also using backup power generators to help meet demand. The order remains in effect through August 3rd.
Over the weekend, our Biscayne Bay campus hosted a special environmental event. Dozens of families gathered on campus intending to adopt a tree. Caplin's Zipporah Hayes has the story.
Hi guys, I don't know if you have a green thumb, but I like to think I kind of do. I'm here at Florida International University, Biscayne Bay's campus for Miami-Dade County's Adopt a Tree event. Guys, they're giving residents an opportunity to take a little green home in their own backyard. And guess what? It's free.
The heat was blistering, but that didn't stop plant lovers coming from near and far in the summer heat to grow their gardens.
We are here at the beautiful FIU Biscayne Bay campus celebrating our second Adopt a Tree of the season. Adopt a Tree is in its 25th year. It's an incredible program managed by Durham where we give away 2 native or 2 fruit trees to eligible residents all across Miami-Dade.
Leaders in Miami are hoping small additions will grow into a healthier, more informed and greener community.
I'm very happy to be here for this reason, but also for participating in this wonderful tree giving. The trees are important for climate, they are important for environment, and for someone who has championed climate resiliency over the past 40 years, it really gives me a lot of joy.
These plants you can actually plant in the ground in your backyard, growing fruits, saving the planet, breathing better, healthier air, and guys, really impacting and helping out with the climate change issues that we've been dealing with.
Like I got tree plants, I'm gonna plant in my yard, so yeah.
I just bought a house, so I need some tree coverage.
So if you're a plant lover or just trying to keep your tree alive, today was definitely the day to make your yard just a little more greener. I'm Zipporah Hayes, reporting for Caplin News.
In Lincoln, Nebraska, a woman lost her dog over 5 years ago, but never gave up hope of finding him. This weekend, her efforts paid off and the two were reunited. In Makulda, Jackson lost Chong back in 2021, but through a chip that was implanted in him during his disappearance, Chong was found by animal control in Indiana, hundreds of miles away. In Makulda was notified of this by a friend and quickly took to calling animal shelter to recover him.
Punch the Monkey celebrated a big milestone this weekend, his first birthday. The Japanese macaw became a viral sensation after his mother abandoned him and other monkeys rejected him. Zookeepers gave him a stuffed monkey for comfort, which he carried everywhere. Now keepers say Punch has bonded with the other monkeys and thriving. He has also received thousands of birthday cards from around the world.
A former president spends the weekend honoring the best women in basketball.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
That's what was inside of me. It's a victory for the city of Philadelphia.
They called it the decision part 2, but this time around, the 41-year-old did not bring his talents back to South Beach. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink, or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking, now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed, better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead, catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other
on a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Miami is moving forward days after basketball's biggest star makes the decision to play for the 76ers instead of the Heat. After exploring a multitude of options, LeBron James finally came to a decision on which franchise he wants to help compete for a championship with, the Philadelphia 76ers. The move comes as a surprise, with many expecting the Heat or Warriors to land the king. Instead, LeBron joins forces with Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe, forming the most talented starting five in all of basketball.
The fact that LeBron James came, that shows you how big it is in this city. And I felt like that's what was inside of me. It's a victory for the city of Philadelphia. You're bringing arguably the top name in all of sports right now. Right? LeBron moves the needle.
After the additions of LeBron and Jaylen Brown in Philly, the Sixers are now co-favorites to win the Eastern Conference along with the New York Knicks. Although Miami missed out on LeBron's return, Heat fans still have plenty to look forward to, with Giannis Antetokounmpo raising the expectations for what the Heat will accomplish this upcoming season. Members of the WNBA All-Star team had the opportunity to meet former President Barack Obama during All-Star Weekend. The players met at the new Obama Presidential Center in Chicago, where the event was hosted. The All-Star game had a stacked roster, including players Aja Wilson, Brenna Stewart, Caitlin Clark, and more.
Congratulations on the WNBA. Could not be prouder of what you guys are doing. You're well deserving of all your success.
This is the second time that Chicago has hosted WNBA All-Star Weekend in 4 years. The showcase, which was hosted at the United Center, set a record attendance. The Miami Marlins just hit a new franchise record, but it's not what you think it is. The Marlins lost Game 3 against the San Diego Padres, fresh off of posting the best calendar month in team history with a 20-6 record. This loss extended the Marlins' losing streak to a franchise record 12 consecutive games in the month of July. The Fish were 6 out from ending their streak, but the Padres erased a 2-run deficit with a 4-run 8th inning and won 5-3. The Marlins' next opportunity to end the skid will be tonight against the divisional rival, the Philadelphia Phillies. Inter Miami are in good form following the FIFA World Cup, defeating Montreal 1-0 on Saturday night. The game's decisive goal came from the penalty spot by striker Luis Suarez in the 81st minute. Miami dominated this game from start to finish, recording 17 total shots with a 58% possession rate, 523 passes, and an 89% pass accuracy. Germán Bertarame, Inter's other striker, was taken to the hospital after a head-on collision with Montreal defender Brian Vega. Manager Guillermo Hoyas stated Bertarame is concussed and on track to make a full recovery. Miami's next game will be this Saturday, August 1st at 7:30 p.m. against the Columbus Crew at New Stadium. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
I could really use a new tablet. I just don't have the money.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a Pell Grant?
Yes?
You do know you can get a free tablet, right?
Did you say free?
Yeah, free. It's simple. And the application is done in the store.
I could really use a tablet.
Go get one. Another satisfied customer. Stop by Pantotech in the Graham Center at FIU MMC today to speak with one of our associates to get your free tablet.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Sabrina Lozano.
I'm Alejandro Hernandez. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.